Hello, welcome everyone, dear friends. Today I am going to take an introduction about what are the important aspects you want to learn while you want to become an HVAC engineer. What I can say, so there are very important parameters as well as the course details which you have to definitely take if you want to become a very good HVAC engineer. So we Druid HVAC engineers is having a certain uh, course set of courses, um, maybe exactly what I need to say. It was taken from all the fieldwork experiences which has been drafted into a single document. So we want to share these things to uh, all the students freshers who are interested to take up this course. I will be the person who will be taking very core concepts, and some other faculties are there, uh, already experienced engineers who are working in their field experience for a very long time. So we will like to share all the details in the going forward videos. So now I want to say what are the key aspects you want to take up, learn while doing an HVAC to become an HVAC engineer. Initially, you should have an enthusiasm to become an HVAC engineer. Maybe the reason is nowadays the temperatures are becoming very higher, uh, growing in a complete environment due to the what I can say, the more pollution aspects and untreated air being released and changing the temperatures, humidity and heat levels globally. So there is a vast scope for HVAC engineer also, because if you go to the countries, other countries also, there is much heat has to be supplied, because whenever the temperature is increasing in India, simultaneously the lower temperatures has been recorded in the European countries. So this is and vice versa, but the principle will be same. Here the same principle, A to B means in other countries you can say B to A. So the key concepts, what are the concepts? How we want to become an HVAC engineer? What are the important topics we need to learn? See myself, Amrita Rao, I have been in this field last 16 years. So I have good experience in various domains. So I will be sharing all the important things which the freshers are really required to become an HVAC engineer. The key things you should have the basic calculations light, like so how to estimate the heat load estimation, what are the different materials, their U values, so how to take up all the things in step by step, that is called heat load estimation. So there are different materials which have different U values, and some tries to reduce the heat when it is falling on the surfaces, some actually takes more heat. So there are different aspects. So based on the materials, you have to select what type of material is going to resist more heat. So this is a complete thing about the heat load calculations. So after that, we need to estimate what is the pipe sizing. So suppose if I want to design a chiller, so it is working on a refrigerant based DX system, or whether it is going to be running in a chilled water system. So this aspect has to be initially what you said decided in the committee level. So for learning the pipe designing, you should have software. What is the software we need to use, and how to select the thicknesses of pipes, and what is the pressure testing things, how it will be carried out in the site when you are doing your own execution project. So bends of the pipes where the reduces or losses been occurring, what are the contraction expansions. So these are the things also you can learn. So we will be teaching how to select the good pipe and what are the pressure rating things, who are the very leaders in the pipes. So welding techniques, so what is the best welding technique. So root cause of the leak joint, maybe seam level joints, mm, or maybe the weld level joint if sometimes occurs due to the wrong welding procedures. So this is completely about the pipeline selection and all. So another is coming to the ventilation. So ventilation is a very important aspect. So this depends upon how the fan is going to handle our air. So how much air is required for this particular capacity of a room size. So how it is being taken. So based on the square foot of area, or how it is decided. So is it an ventilation standards? What are the standards we are going to follow? So selection of fans, what is the static, so how the static need to be calculated, what is the contraction expansion, so different types of ducts, duct sizing, so what is the sheet thickness, sheet sizes, and the ductless air conditioning, what is ductless air conditioning, so what is joints, how to join different ducts, which are the most interviews questions are frequently asked. So ventilation is also very important to reduce the humidity level inside the room, and to have the what you say, I can say, comfortness of the person, number of persons. They should not get headache kind of things if the oxygen levels are very less, and if your design is wrong, so definitely there will be an certain uncomfortableness. Coming to the psychometry, so on what regions the humidity level and the temperature levels are matching, so what is the requirement given by the customer, so it's a psychometry. So psychometry, it's a properties of air basically, how to select the properties of air and what parameters the properties should be selected in such a way that the design is very effective based on the outside conditions, just like that the humidity ratios, um, so how to select and how to mark on the psychrometric chart online as well as offline sheets. So this completely about the study of the moisture properties of the air. So finally, another thing we will be seeing is pump selections. The pump selection is when you're designing the pipe, the pump has a capacity, should have a capacity in such a way that it should pump the water from one place to another place, or it has to travel vertically or horizontally. What are the various parameters which are going to affect in the pump? How to select the pump? What is the type of pump we need to select? And basement foundation detail level of bolting things is very important in pump selection also, what type of pumps and all. So pump related valves, controlling mechanisms, how to isolate the pump valves and all, how what are the valves to be connected to the valves in the suction and discharge lines, and in the AHV levels also. AHV level is also air handling unit, which is going to handle the air which is required to be supplied to the room based on the design. So air handling unit. So in air handling unit, what are the things? Cooling coil, heating coil, as well as what are the valves? Three-way mixing valve, two-way mixing valves, and different types of strainers, as well as so other control mechanisms. We can learn, and like we'll be seeing in the complete course actually. So coming to the what I can say, interview session. So we will be having a real-time session basically to see how the execution of the project is happening, and we'll try to build. So if you are new engineer, just definitely we need to be we'll put in a site and we'll try to increase your confidence level. So how much what are the things you have to learn, how you have to handle the drawing sheets, procedures, installations, material handling, and these kind of things also has to be learned from the experienced person. So one of the executive will be guiding those things. So coming to cold storage is the refrigerator system design. So there is an ammonia based refrigerator systems as well as normal Freon 134 is also there. So for low temperature freezings like minus 20 degrees Celsius. just like prawn storage and other meat storage areas. These plants are being used. So how the in-house these things are built? There we don't have any air handling units. We have the blast freezers. There where they have minus 22 degrees Celsius power capacity. To the what is the refrigerant will be flowing through the things, and the air will be transferring to the cabin. So, guys, I'm telling there are various aspects you have to learn to become an HVAC engineer. So, we are from Dravit HVAC Engineering. So, you can see in our website, and you can contact us in LinkedIn also. My name is Amrut. So, you can just put me a mail if you are interested. So we are going to start a next batch on 15th March actually. So that will be a batch we are going to start basically. So interested person can take up the courses, and you can join us a internship also. So interviews, how to attend interviews, job searching students, to build the confident level, learning of drawings, BOQ preparation, how to discuss with a vendor and estimate the technical specification of various HVAC related equipments, selection. These all things will be covered in the course. So thanks for watching this video. So see you soon. Thank you so much.